Everyone, we have got a bonus episode of Rogue Actions coming your way. Everyone on Twitch, we're recording this live on Twitch. I'm going to neglect the chat for a little bit, but Urza, thanks for joining me for the video. We had some pretty intense news drop this morning that CG has decided to ban one of Arnold's accounts. Let's get your initial thoughts.
Absolutely horrible. It's another black mark from CG. They just absolutely hate content creators, the disrespect, just the absolute. Here's the thing that really upsets me, Cubs. When Arnold showed in his video the cheating log and how they bargain with cheaters. This is what I want to
talk the most about. Yep.
This is because I have raised cheaters up to them several times and nothing has happened. But they're going to go after their top content creator and terrorize this guy who, and I think you alluded to this when we were watching the video together, he is by far the most positive of all the content creators. They're going to go after that guy. But no. We're going to go shoot the shit over here. Sorry for my language here. We're going to go shoot the shit on Galactic War Report. A very small fraction of the actual player base, and we're going to control the message on the official forums, and we're going to go terrorize our top YouTube content creator. What the hell, man? Dude, this is so screwed up. Like, this, I don't know.
This message here makes me sick to my stomach. It's not just that they're negotiating with confirmed cheaters, but look at what they're actually saying here. So what he's saying is, We're going to try to propose an alternate to a perma ban, and what their solution is a 1-week suspension. Right. And they're not just a 1-week suspension, but look at this. Let me know when we should kick that off. So not only are they doing only a 1-week suspension, they're letting him decide when the suspension starts. And then they're going to ban Arnold because he's taking an account from somebody who quit, so that he can better cover their game to better show everyone how the game works and sell their characters.
I mean, we've seen the cheating. We've seen the cheating conversation so many times before. And the fact I've never seen this screenshot right here, Cubs. This is absurd. Lucifer's daddy should be fired from his job. I mean, Andrew Wilson, CEO of EA, if you're out there, dude, this is what's happening. You have people paying thousands of dollars to compete in a game where cheaters are allowed to prosper. What the hell is that, guys? What kind of message are you sending to your community where this guy gets a free pass, but the top advocate for your game gets terrorized?
Literally the top advocate for this game. And you and me are advocates for this game. We definitely speak our minds. But Arnold he by far has the biggest audience for this game. And this is the guy that they're going after for something as nitpicky as account transfer, which, okay, let's talk about the account transfer bit, because account transfer technically is against the term of service. Is CG allowed to do this based on their terms of service? Technically. But can we please discuss how common this practice has been for years? And how much CG has done about this. They have all but set a very clear precedent that this is not what concerns them with their game. So why now?
Why now?
Why now?
I mean, are they trying to get their game dead? Because that's the only explanation I can understand right now is they go after their top content creator for something that has been ignored for 5 effing years, Cubs. It's ridiculous. It's insulting.
It's insulting. What is it? Like, please help me understand, Urza. What is a bigger problem for this game? The fact that their top content creator was gifted an account that enabled him to better cover the game and make more videos on the game and help more eyeballs be on the game and help more people enjoy their game, or this singular account that is cheating, getting a 1-week ban. We're going all Pablo Escobar. Have your choice on where you want to go to prison and win, and we'll come walk your hand with you and bring you some girls to help make it easier. That's what they're doing here. What is the bigger issue?
The cheating thing, man, it's just so insulting. I've taken stuff to Eric. Eric flat out ignored me. flat out ignored me. The most obvious cheating. They put this Swigo GG that thing in place to where we can see all the reports, the history, all sorts of things like that. Flat out ignored. We've seen cheaters in our arena shard get banned for a week. They're gone. They come back 2 weeks later. Hey, it's me again. I'm beating everybody with this garbage Qui-Gon Jinn team. It's like, okay, banned again. Everybody reports him. Banned again.
Banned.
And then he comes back. And then they're like basically teasing me. Like, oh, I guess I didn't find anything. Ha ha ha. I was like, no, they're bargaining with people who spend money.
They're bargaining. Yep. But then they don't. So they'll take the time to bargain with cheaters, confirmed cheaters, give them 1 week suspensions. What a horrible punishment that they're giving out for cheaters. But they don't even have the courtesy, the gall to talk to Arnold. Somebody with 150,000 people subscribe to his channel, and they can't reach out to him and say anything. They can't reach out to him and give him the courtesy of, hey, we got an issue with this. Maybe you shouldn't spend money. Maybe you shouldn't buy all 3 of our Mandalorian characters on this account because we're probably going to have an issue with it. They just ban him and say nothing.
I think the most insulting thing here in this whole deal is senior management over at Capital Games really craps on the notion that we are actual influencers for this game. They'd rather go reward Galactic War Report and farm stuff to them for their small audience and create this really crafted, happy message.
Yeah.
But here we are to think that Arnold has no influence and you're going to do a move like this. You clearly wanted to send a shot at this guy who's just been nothing but an advocate of your game. That's what I don't get here is why him? Why now?
It makes absolutely no sense. And then to add on top of that, think about the last year, Urza. All of these moves, like think about them all in relation to each other. Like, first of all, we disband the Game Changers program. We don't want to work with you anymore. And then we're going to significantly dial back our conversations. We're not going to talk to you very much anymore. And then we're going to go out of our way. We're going to take these test accounts that require 0 effort for us to manage. We just simply allow them to exist by doing nothing. And we're going to go out of our way and take those out of your hands so you cannot make videos on those anymore. And then Arnold, because we have that no longer at our disposal, has a way to accomplish the same thing within the game without their help. And they need to stifle that too. Why do they have, like, what?
I don't understand the move. Like, they are literally 3 months behind on a road ahead post, and this is the kind of stuff they do. Like, whoever's making the decisions over there, and you have to assume it's Top Hat, Mark Dickinson doesn't say anything. It's just subtle, just things like this.
Who is Mark Dickinson?
He's no one. He's no one. He's some guy in a game that has a title.
He follows me on Twitter.
Well, he follows me too, but he doesn't say anything.
Say something, Mark. Capital Games, say something. Talk to us. What the hell is this?
We get it. It's within the terms of service, so you can't do account sharing. But people have done it for 5 years, and then it just happens to be the top guy they go after.
This is the first time. This is literally the first time I've ever seen an account get banned for count transfer. The first time ever I've ever heard about it in the history of this game.
Yeah. I mean, I've never seen this. But I think the more damning thing out of all of this is that screenshot right there of that conversation with Lucifer's daddy. That guy should be removed from his job if he's bargaining with cheaters. Unacceptable. People pay thousands of dollars to stay up in the meta, to be at the top of the game here, and they're letting this guy who cheated exist.
Do you like how Top Hat refers to them not as cheating, but he refers to them as bad battles? I cannot let the bad battles go without some sort of reprimand. So the proposal is a 1 week suspensions. And then if we find something again, we're done. That's it.
That guy should be fired. I'm going to call. I hate to call for a guy's job. That guy should be fired right there. And if Top Hat allowed that to happen, get him out too. Done.
Anybody who endorses cheating or endorses negotiation like this with cheaters is a threat to the integrity of this game.
Someone send this to Andrew Wilson. Someone send this to Kotaku. Someone send this to Yang Yi, to Boogie, to whoever you need to see this. This is the kind of shit that happens in a Star Wars mobile game. A Star Wars mobile game, a proud franchise and license, and they're allowing this to happen. Bullying content creators, unacceptable.
It literally, like, I just have to say, it makes me sick to my, like, it physically, I have a physical sensation right now that I want to puke. I want to puke about this. Because this game, Urza, you know how I feel about this game, man. Like, I love this game so much. You love this game so much. I love this community. Why did we end up with this dev team? Why is it like this? Why can't we have a dev team that even pretends to care about their community, or even pretends to care about the fact that they have advocates online making videos, taking the time to make videos, able to make a living off of their game? That kind of thing should be celebrated. And instead, we're in this predicament. Like, how is this even happening? It makes me want to vomit.
They're protected by everything. The reason why we're all still here right now, even talking about this, they're protected by the Star Wars license. They feel like it's their free pass to do bullshit like this and be just horrible people. It's insane to me. They're so tone deaf, man. You guys are late. You've given us nothing this year, and we're still here waiting.
We're still here.
Waiting.
We're still here making videos. We're still here finding ways to enjoy the game. We're still here streaming Grand Arena. We're here just patiently waiting. Like, this is... I mean, you and me aren't going to call for a boycott.
No, that's not how we work.
It's not how we work. We're not going to call for people to quit. But I at a certain point, I wonder how long can you justify playing a game that is treated like this? Where is the point where the abuse is more painful than the joy of the game?
It's just because it's Star Wars, Cubs. That's it, man.
Yeah.
It's just because of Star Wars. If they were to announce a new Star Wars mobile game headed by a different studio tomorrow, regardless if it's EA, it's just not Capital Games. You know how many people would be done? They're like, just done. Like, what's the point, man? This is just... I have so many people in our community just waiting for this road ahead to make their decision on whether or not they're going to keep playing this game. How many rogue actions have we had talking about nothing because they can't stick to a deadline? They can't deliver quality content. They can't test their content. I mean, guys, it's not that hard, man. Hire me, hire Cubs. We'll fix your game for you guys. It's just so stupid to me, man. That's just so stupid.
It's been an ongoing issue, man. It's been going on for a long time, and I feel like this is, for many people, going to be the last straw. And it perplexes me so much because at all times, of all the times for them to do something like this, now is the time they choose, when the community has been waiting for so long for some inkling of indication on what is coming. They've been late. They have given us absolutely nothing this year. They have killed their Game Changers program. They've taken test accounts. They've killed, like, one item of content. This is a bit selfish on my part, but they've killed tournaments, something that a lot of people in this community look forward to and enjoy. They've single-handedly killed that by getting rid of the test accounts. They've done all of this anti-community stuff. And now, before they've even announced the road ahead, now is the time that they think it's appropriate to go after one of their top content creator for this game and restrict his ability to cover their game like this.
You know what's interesting that I found? It's he went to them with the air that he received in the Crystal Shop. He took the air to him. They looked at the account and they go, "Oh, this isn't your account." Banned. Boom. Done. And the fact that he spent money on the second account, keeping it up to date, farming all those scoundrels, farming all the gear for Grief, all the shards for all three of the new Mandalorian characters. And now he feels bullied and asking for a refund for that. It's like, okay, if I go in and ask for a refund, what happens to my main account? Do they just go after that account for some weird random terms of service violation? They try and get my channel taken down? Like, it is such aggressive, just bullshit coming from a development team that says nothing, but they do this kind of cloak and dagger shit behind the scenes. It's just ridiculous, man.
Yeah, the fact that they do, it's like insult to injury, the fact that they're doing this and saying nothing at the same time. How do you do something like this to like, I'm sorry, Arnold deserves different treatment than the common man. He does.
Yeah.
He's got 150,000 subscribers. He is responsible for a significant amount of your revenue, whether you want to admit that or not, Capital Games.
I'm going to say it right now.
But how do you not talk to him?
Right? I'm going to say it right now. Arnold's channel is the biggest source of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes news on the internet.
It is.
No question.
It's not even close.
It's not even close. If they think the forums are more powerful or their website or their Twitter feed or anything is more powerful than Arnold's channel, they're out of their goddamn minds, man.
I feel sick, Urs. I feel sick for this community. I feel sick for Arnold. I feel sick that we've been putting up with this kind of thing and it never changes, and it only seems to get more hostile and worse as time goes on.
And there's so many small content creators out there that do community GAC. Are you going to go after those people? Are you going to go after those whale accounts that people have offered up because they're so proud of their accounts and the investment they've made? They want to showcase what they got going on. Are you going to go after those people too? Because those people spend a lot of money. Like, where does it stop? Where is the line drawn? Where is the line? No one knows where the line is now.
How many GACs have you and I done sharing somebody's account? Are you going to ban all those people who wanted to have their accounts streamed?
Who genuinely enjoy your game and are proud of their accounts? Are you going to go target them and bully them too, Capital Games?
Where does it stop? Are you going to ban remodders? You going to go after Paintball?
Right?
You're going to go after Mikayas? You're going to go after all those guys who literally provide one of the best services possible in this game? Are you going to go after all those accounts? So not just them, but everyone who's used their service? How many people have used their service in the comments? Are you going to ban all of them? I'm afraid to admit if I've used their service or not. Let's just say I haven't.
It is, it's quite appalling. And as a player base, you should all be very offended that your top content creator was treated like garbage. You should be furious that the studio has such a lack of respect for what we do and what we bring to their game. The countless hours that we guys, the work ethic to keep this up. And it's just insane. And because we love the game, we love Star Wars. And it's just the respect they show us is appalling.
I don't know what else to say, Urs. I don't know what else to say. This is just, to me, if for anyone who is in this community, anyone who's been following this game, following our videos, playing the game, this is pretty comfortably everything that unfolded here, the biggest slap in the face to this community at large that I've ever seen. The combination of banning Arnold's account, this screenshot of how they deal with cheaters, and everything that's unfolded over the last year, I've never seen anything like it. It's absolutely repulsive. And what makes me sick about it, Urza, is I just don't have confidence that anything will change them at this point. I think the only way to, unless EA decides to step in, the only way for something to change is if their game gets shut down.
Yeah. I hope Arnold's video or this video or any sort of news story can make its way up to an EA shareholder where they go, huh? What? We're working with cheaters? We're undermining the investment that people have made in this game to allow cheaters to exist in our community? We're bargaining with them so they don't stop spending in our game? I hope that makes it up to a senior level executive shareholder, and they take a hard look at Capital Games, get Top Hat the F out of there, man. This stuff didn't happen under Carey. It didn't happen like this.
Who knows who's pulling the strings?
Right.
I don't know. I have a hard time calling out individuals because at the end of the day, you don't know. Like even Lucifer's daddy here making this reply. Who knows if that's his reply or somebody else's? I feel like it's probably his. Who knows if Top Hat's pulling the I don't know. But whoever
we can only go after the people that are positioned at the top, man. If it's Mark Dickinson, he hasn't said anything, so we can't go after Mark. The guy at the top that has always been positioned at the top is the live producer, Top Hat.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. If you're going to be the guy on the Q&As, if you're going to be the guy breaking the news, then you're the face of it. Like it or not.
It like makes me like literally emotional. We just want to play your game. Like we just want to enjoy a game, come together as a community, and have fun celebrating Star Wars. Why do you have to make it so difficult, Capital Games?
because they're the only game in town right now, Cubs. Both EA games were designed to make money. This one's still making money. Battlefront shut down. No other Star Wars options. EA, please give us Star Wars games.
It's despicable, man. I got nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say. Do you have anything to close with?
Nah, man, I'm pissed.